What's going on, guys? It's Aaron Player here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video about the MSBS, which has been patched. And so this is going to be a video comparing what it used to be like and what it is now, because Infinity Ward have finally patched this gun, which was easily the most powerful gun in the game, and I'd probably say it was the only overpowered gun that I would think is in Call of Duty Ghosts, and it's a very good thing that it's been patched. So what you're watching right now is gameplay of it before patch. This is on the PS3, so it's past generation graphics. Looks a little bit worse than the gameplay I'm going to get onto, which is Xbox One, which obviously looks a lot better because it's next gen. And so this footage right here, you can see I'm actually using a suppressor, which further reduces the damage and the range. It just basically makes it all around a weaker gun. And even with the suppressor, I'm one bursting absolutely everyone. You can see here it is so easy to use, and this is exactly why it needs to be patched, and this is why I think it's a good thing that it was patched. So I'll get onto in a second what it's like right now, and so how it's like as it's been patched. But as it used to be, this gun actually did 55 damage per bullet. So if you don't know what that means, each character typically has 100 health unless they're damaged or unless they have ballistic vests on. They have 100 damage, and bullets normally carry a range of damage depending whether it's a sniper, an SMG or a pistol. But this assault rifle, this MSBS, each bullet carried 55 damage. So you can see with a 3-round burst assault rifle, only 2 bullets out of the entire one burst need to actually connect. So even if it was just one burst, as in all 3 of the 3 bullets that come out need to connect, that would still be very, very powerful. And that was pretty much what the Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3 was, which was very, very strong like the MSBS. But this gun, only 2 of the 3 bullets that come in each burst need to connect. So you're pretty much guaranteed. It's very easy to land a burst. So you can see here I'm just completely destroying everybody. And so here you can see this is what the gun is like actually patched. I've got it gold here. I don't really use the MSBS much. I got it gold and I pretty much just dropped it. I don't really use it because it's pretty much too cheesy for my liking, and I think it's way too powerful to use. And you can see right here, obviously it's never been good at long range, but as you can see by all of these hit markers, it is so weak, and it's never really been that good at long range. But still, you can see just how many bullets it takes to drop someone, and my accuracy is a little bit off because I'm using the Xbox One controller with the new Control Freaks. And if you didn't know, the Control Freaks came out with some new ones for Xbox One, and I've been playing with the Xbox One like tiny little thumbsticks for like a month, and I'm not used to it, so I'm kind of adjusting to that change. But my accuracy is a little bit off, but this was literally my first game on in about a week, and I managed to get on a very, very long gun streak. And the thing about this gameplay is that I was actually using a red dot sight, just like the gameplay you were seeing before, but this time instead of a suppressor which decreases the range, I was actually using a muzzle brake which increases the range. And I was also running Gambler for some reason, and that gave me Deadeye, so that was really, really lucky. So in this gameplay, I'm running a muzzle brake which increases the range. I'm not running a suppressor which would normally be decreasing it, and I'm also running Deadeye. So the damage on this gameplay should be massive. It should be massively increased, but as you can see, nearly every kill that I'm getting is a 2 burst. So you can see they've kind of done a good job with this. I think it maybe could stand to do a little bit of more deduction with the damage, but it's definitely an improvement. I'm definitely happy with it because you could see earlier on I was absolutely destroying everybody in just one burst with a suppressor on. But now when I'm completely maxed out with Deadeye and a muzzle brake and all of these fancy things that increase my damage and range, I'm still getting 2 bursts on everyone, which is a really, really good thing. And I'm really happy that they did this because this gun was actually banned in MLG. I'm pretty sure it still is. I'm not sure whether they'll change it now it's been patched, because if you didn't know what MLG is, it's basically the competitive version of every game. And in the COD division, they've obviously patched the gun so no one's allowed to use it. The competitive people aren't allowed to use it because they've decided the gun is simply too strong. And normally that happens with every COD. There are a few guns that are deemed too powerful and they'll remove them. But if there's a gun that people think is way too overpowered and way too strong to be able to use, and you're not actually allowed to use it in competitions, then I think that's definitely a sign that it needs to be removed from the game, or at least patched until it is. So I'm very glad, as I've mentioned, that this has been now patched. In terms of specifics of what the actual patch was, the actual MSBS range was reduced. They didn't say exactly how much, they didn't give us any numbers, just that the range has been reduced and that no longer 2-shot kills to the arms and lower legs. So basically if you're hitting limbs, then you're going to get a lot more hit markers. And also the fire rate of this gun. This gun actually had the highest fire rate out of all the assault rifles, so now it's actually, I believe, second. So they've basically done an all-round patch, and I think this gun is still more powerful than the Type 95 from Modern Warfare 3. That gun was crazily powerful, and I think they patched it twice, and after they're done patching it, it was completely ruined. That was probably one of the worst guns to use in the game. It took like 3 to 4 bursts to drop people, and but it's still a competitive assault rifle to use, this MSBS. MSBS, and you can see just then I died on my, I think it was like an 18 or a 17 streak, and I wasn't actually expecting to get a chem strike, but if I was actually running specialist, I know 100% would have got one. And it was kind of crazy because that was literally my first game on in so long, and my accuracy at the start was warming up, and I was running unsuppressed weapon, and as I say, I wasn't running specialist. I was actually running support because that's just my go-to set of streaks when I'm playing casually. I'm not really trying hard to get something, and I was running support. And if I would have had specialist, then I probably would have had like off the grid, and that would have helped me because one of them just put down a SATCOM a couple seconds before I died, and that's how he actually knew where to look for me. It wasn't like a revenge spawn or anything like that, but the SATCOM kind of helped them kill me. And also focus, because my aim was all over the place, so I was getting shot at. But this is what the new MSBS looks like. I'm very happy with it. It's still very powerful. It's still a strong assault rifle, but in all honesty, all the assault rifles are very, very strong, but it's definitely not the absolute monster it used to be that you could see in the first half of this gameplay. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, then feel free to give it a thumbs up, like rating, and for future videos you can subscribe to my channel. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Jump.